and let us all do we can to build a better future.
We here at Hard Lens Media encourage all of you to think for yourselves, okay? Now, I know that this election's coming up. I understand that some of you are burnt out by electoral politics, and even when I ask you, hey, if you would consider voting for citizen ballot initiatives, some of you say, I don't want to. That's fine. It's just a polite suggestion. Do your own thing, right? Some of you are independents, libertarians, greens, socialists. Hell, some of you are Republican. And yes, some of you are Democrat. I won't tell you how to vote. But to those who vote in the DNC or Democrat or Republican, seriously, kind of take a step back and realize that the two-party system doesn't care about you. And I know that there's now this excitement, at least from Gen Z and a few other people around some of the Democratic contenders that are in the race so far, especially, let's face it, Marianne Williamson's got this large following on TikTok. And of course, RFK Jr. is gaining a lot of popularity right now. Currently, as he stands right now, he's between 19 to 20% in the polls right now. Now, obviously, there's not going to be any kind of debate going on. But I also want to encourage at least the younger generation to really pay attention on how the two-party system can swindle you, how it can trick you. And it's up to all of us to kind of help them out and make them realize through conversation that the Democrats don't care about you. And they're going to do everything they can to manufacture hype and fear so you could fall in line and vote for the two-party system. And it's just when you see a system that's designed in a way that can manipulate people's emotions and how easily people can be triggered on social media, I do fear for the future. So we all know TikTok. And apparently, even though this administration wants to somehow take down TikTok or do something to it, the Biden-Harris administration is paying TikTok and young influencers to support him. Listen, this is a video from Fox News, so take it with a grain of salt. Shout out to Case Study QB. And I think we all know what video we're talking about right now, especially with all these, I guess, new TikTok personalities saying, hey, we got to be all in for Biden. I encourage people to think for themselves first before they start supporting a corporate candidate like Biden, who has had a track record of being against busing and desegregation, who said he didn't want his white kids with black kids. Yes, these are things he said, Gen Z, who verbally browbeaten Anita Hill, who remains unapologetic for the crime bill that helped create the prison industrial complex. The same Joe Biden who gave a eulogy to Strom Thurmond and worked with segregationists to be against the civil rights movement. Same Joe Biden who was against a woman's right to choose. Does it come as no surprise that Roe v. Wade died under his administration and he didn't lift a finger? Oh, same Joe Biden who also voted for the war in Iraq. And you want to know why student debt is what it is right now? Because good old Joe Biden sided with the credit card corporations in 2005 to make it what it is. Just throwing it out there, folks. So brace yourself. We're in for some cringe.
Numbers are down with key groups like young people. So now Joe's decided to pay kids to like him. That's right. The White House has hired an army of young people to tell you Biden's cool.
President Biden has announced that he is running for re-election in 2024, and his announcement video is one of the best I've ever seen.
Oh, God, kid. No, don't. Don't. Come on. There's acting and hyping up, but come on, man. The internet's forever. Don't do that. Please don't.
The choice for the 2024 presidential election is already clear. We have President Biden, who is a good man. He's passed historic policy, and he cares about the American people. And
good man? No. No, he is not. He is not a good man. Nothing about him is good. He's had a track record to be on the wrong side of history. Oh, God, here we go again with the propaganda.
In 2024, we're going to re-elect President Biden, and we're going to finish the job. And if you're not supporting President Biden, you're not supporting America. He's been one of the most productive presidents in American history.
That was
Most productive president in American history? We have a massive inflation happening here in this country. We're stuck in a ridiculous war that we are funding, giving billions upon billions of dollars to. Our infrastructure's falling apart. This is saying Joe Biden has yet to visit East Palestine, Ohio. You know, hey, look, I'm just going to say this. Hey, DNC, you couldn't hire any better actors? I mean, seriously, this is the level of propaganda that we're going to be bombarded with in the 2024 election. It's entertaining and frightening at the same time. I can't help but laugh.
Harry Sassoon, like the shampoo, Vidal Sassoon. And he's not fawning over Biden because Biden's great. He's fawning over Biden because Biden's paying him to fawn. That was paid fawning. Kids don't like Joe because of the aviators. They like Joe because they're paid to. Listen, does this kid even sound real to you?
I'm riding with Biden in 2024. Inflation Reduction Act, American Rescue Plan, CHIPS Act. This guy has been...
No, Jesus Christ. Why would you yell it out like that? I mean, if you're going to go for propaganda, just keep it calm and simple. Like, hey, I'm supporting this candidate. And I urge you guys to follow along too. It's going to be pretty awesome. There you go. Keep it simple. He's just yelling into a camera. Here, we'll rewind it again. It just makes no sense.
Does it even sound real to you?
I'm riding with Biden in 2024. Inflation Reduction Act, American Rescue Plan, CHIPS Act. This guy has been phenomenal. And as it stands right now, he is the choice for president in 2024. Republicans love to say that Gen Z is weak, ineffective, and lazy.
Hey. You're not taking away that job away from the millennials. Millennials are the ones that are lazy and weak and destroying Starbucks, Applebee's, diamonds, home ownership. Okay? We're the ones that were doing it. We had articles against anyways, I don't want to be dismissive. Come on. Look. Seriously, Gen Z, both parties are going to screw you over. Okay? So listen to Gen X. Listen to the millennials, okay? Like we've been through this ride before. And Gen Z, I fear some of you are going to be just dragged along then and be like, wait, what's going on here? Trust me on it. The system is corrupt. And I hope people aren't going to be, well, hypnotized into thinking they should support the DNC or the RNC.
And if that's the case, why do we keep being you? And if they think they can give the middle finger to our generation and get away with it, they're sorely mistaken.
Listen, Gen Z, I'm going to let you all in a little secret. The establishment's in giving the middle finger to every single generation. And they'll do that to you too, including the Democrats. Because let me tell you how the Democrats like to play their game. Because see, we all know what to expect from Republican lawmakers. But let me give you a hint about Democratic lawmakers. See, Democratic lawmakers have perfected this mask of neoliberalism to say things you want to hear. And yes, these sound like good policies. Protecting a woman's right to choose, student debt forgiveness, dare I say it, Medicare for all. But there's never a follow-through. They're going to ask you for more donations, more money. Oh, we need your help. Here, can you donate $10, $15, $20 to my campaign? And we could do something about a woman's right to choose and protecting Roe v. Wade. Yeah, Roe v. Wade now is gone. And yet the Democrats, what did they do? They capitalized on it and sent out fundraising emails. Oh, we want to do something about poverty. Donate money to our campaign, and maybe we could do something. Los Angeles, a Democratic city, forcibly removed homeless people. Oh, we Democrats, we care about migrants and the children at the border. Donate to our campaign, and we're going to do something. Well, nothing's done, and the kids are still in cages. Yeah, that's happening. Oh, we care about cannabis legalization. No, they don't. They profit off the prison industrial complex and the war on drugs. Same thing with everything, even with Medicare for all. Look up 2021 and force the vote. The Democrats, 15 progressive lawmakers, could have stood up to the Democratic establishment and all of Congress and shined a light on them on how corrupt and heartless they all were at the height of a pandemic. And our Democratic lawmakers and our progressive lawmakers did nothing. Heads up, Gen Z. If the DNC is going to screw over Gen X and millennials, and yeah, hey, boomers, yeah, you got screwed over too. They're going to do the same thing to you. Just a heads up and a warning. Now, again, everyone can make their own choice, your own decision. But it's not going to get easy. It's going to get rough. And until things start changing, everyone's going to get screwed over. This is the end of our democracy at this point. Because unfortunately, our establishment system is controlled by those who control finance and big business. So all this hype, all this propaganda that we see, everything that we see is designed to keep you subservient, smart enough to run the machines, but dumb enough not to ask questions. And it's going to be all of our social responsibility to start politely waking people up to the two-party system and what it's doing to all of us. I told you 2024 is going to be a crazy election year, and Hard Lens Media is going to be covering it.